Hello, 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 hello. It's time for another game of chess. I'm playing Niall 79. Let's see how we get on this time. 10 minutes on the clock. 5-second increments. So every move we make, we get an extra 5 seconds. Marvelous. Let's see what goes on here. Tum 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 tum, tum 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 tum. Ooh. What am I meant to do with that? I don't know. I don't know. What am I meant to do with that? It's an advance a pawn. I'm not sure. Don't really know what I'm doing. Which is often the way with chess, particularly the way I play it. Not really sure what I'm up to. Let's continue. Hope nothing too scary happens. Sure, I'm probably not playing by the book. There are some incredible chess players who can remember all of these openings and all the variations. I can't do that. I mean, I can remember my first move. That's not too tricky. Pawn to king 4, pawn to d4, something like that, La-di-da. But when it comes to all of this more complicated stuff, it gets a wee bit tricky. So, righty-ho. I think our castle at this juncture. Should probably start getting my other pieces out as well. Now, should I take that pawn or not? If I take that pawn, he ends up 2 pawns in the center, and I end up with none. Well, I end up with 1, don't I? I end up with 1 at e4. Let's get another wee piecey out, like so. See what happens. Do 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 do. What's going on here? I should be thinking about this game a bit more, shouldn't I? What's actually taking place? What should I be thinking about? Should I be thinking about what I'm going to do with my black squared bishop? Should I be thinking... oh, he's taken. Well, that's... let's take him back, and let's take him back with what? Take him back with the pawn, I think. Like so. I've now got an open e-file, currently leading to his king. All right, oh, aggressive stuff here, an h5. Is this going to be an almighty attack at some point on my king side, I wonder? What should I be thinking here? Well, let's just move rook to here. Bit more going down the e-file. Be interesting to see what he's considering. Bishop to there. I don't understand the purpose of that. Oh, unless he's thinking of going h4, and then if my knight takes, he can take me back with my bishop, and it kind of opens up the situation there. But I might be tempted to move my knight so. It's protected by my bishop on c1. If he takes me, now you'll notice I've also got 2 pieces attacking his pawn now on d5, which is only protected by his queen. I'd quite like it if he took my... I think I made a blunder anyway. I think he could have taken my pawn on d4 because it's protected by bishop and his. Okay, let's just... I don't think that was brilliant of me. Oh, I can take his pawn on d5. He can't take me back with his pawn because he'll be putting himself in check. So let's do that. Now, do I do it with the bishop? Or do I do it with my knight? I'd like to keep my bishop for now, just as a little protection. On around my king. He's moved his bishop. So, okay. Is there anything sneaky here? I could go knight c7 check, forking his king and rook, and then if he takes me with his queen, I can take his bishop. That's basically a piece for a piece, isn't it? No, let's go bishop here. Bishop takes, queen takes back, knight, then knight to c7. Winning the rook. And I think I'm good. I think I'm happy with that. I think that's quite nice. What's he going to do? He can't move queen to d7. Oh, yes, he can. I thought I could go knight f6 check, but he's protected by his knight there, isn't it? Is he going to take the bishop? Is he going to go knight to queen to d6? Something like that. I think this is good for me. I think this is marginally better for me than it is for him. I think. I mean, if also you have to think about where's he going to castle. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, let's just reconsider. You know what? I'm just going to get this this bishop out of here. So I don't want to move it to f4. I don't want to move it to e3. I don't think I want to move it to d2. So c1. Oh. I should have gone knight takes f6 check. He can take my knight, his knight, but then I go bishop takes c6. Check again. Okay, well look. Maybe I'll do that next move. If he doesn't prevent it somehow. I think that would have been stronger for me. I've got 6 minutes 40. I shouldn't rush these things. I should think them through a little bit more quickly. Okay, he moves his king. He's obviously not feeling too happy. So let's cause some more mischief. More mischievous. Now, question is knight f4 or knight c3? Knight f4 feels a bit more like action. Now, his knight on c6 is now pinned. I can take that if I want. And if he moves it, I get his rook. So maybe he will go bishop to protect that knight. Or maybe he's thought of something else entirely. I certainly feel that I'm in a safer position than him. Okay, he's protecting that knight. Cunning way to protect it. He's also connected his queen and his rook there, which is probably a sensible thing for him to do. Okay. All right. Think. Think, Gray, think. Well, let's... he still can't move that knight. So let's see if we can attack it another way. Might move his rook to b8, maybe, just to remove that pin. Probably be a fairly sensible idea. See what he's got. Yeah, I definitely think earlier on... There you are. I definitely think earlier on I should have taken his pawn on f6 with a check. I think that would have been nice. Okay. So. What to do? I think I may need to get... Maybe I need to move my queen to b3. Okay. Well, I could take that pawn on h5. Is that going to be safe for me, though? Where's my knight going to go after that? Might be good, though, mightn't it? Oh, it'd open up. Come on, let's do it. There are dangers involved in doing this, clearly. My knight doesn't really have an escape square at the moment, and it's opening up the h-file if he were to try and attack me down on h2. But I'm attacking a pawn of his at the moment on f6. I can't take it at the moment with my knight because he'll just take me back with his king. But if my queen were to move to f3, maybe there begins to be something there. Not sure. Maybe I just... Not sure. Maybe I was too greedy, snaffling up that pawn. They've got about 3 minutes left. I've got about 5. The game continues. His knight on c6 hasn't got very many squares to move to, has it? Question is, how do I attack it? But right now, can't go anywhere, can it? It's having a good old think. Okay, moving the pawn up. Well, that's another pawn I could take. I think I will. Gets my bishop into the action again. I wonder if he will go king g6. There he is. So he's attacking two of my pieces. Probably bishop takes. Ooh. I think this. Bishop takes knight. Attacking his queen. I have to imagine he's going to take back that bishop rather than just move his queen. Maybe he'll take with his queen. Maybe he'll take with his knight. He's taken with his knight. Okay. I'm going to move my knight here with a check. Got two pieces now attacking that pawn on e6. Still not quite sure what my killer blow is going to be here. I'm doing all right. I still have to be careful about this h-file. Maybe I need to get something else involved in this game. Maybe again my queen is going to have to come to b3. Well, it all depends on where he moves. Let's see. He's gone there. Okay. I'm tempted to move queen to b3. Is there anything else I could do here? Should I just advance the pawn? No. I think maybe at the moment queen b3. I have three pieces now attacking the pawn on e6. He may well choose to try and protect it with his queen. Maybe with his rook on the h-file. Might make some sense. Because then he could put the queen behind it to threaten h2. Yeah, he's only got a minute left. I think it's not a simple situation for him at the moment. So my threat is knight takes pawn, bishop takes, queen takes with check. Coming into the action there. He's not going to want that to happen. I think I would have done that a bit quicker if I were him. So I'm going to try and do a dirty little trick, which is my knight here. Threatening the fork on e5 between the king and queen. Should I just check him anyway? See what comes of it? Is there anything else here? Should I? Let's just do it for now. Okay. Still not quite working out for me, is it? So maybe we should... Come on, Gray. Chip chop. What can I do here to cause him a little bit of pain? Let's move this pawn forward. May give me a little outpost on c6. Okay, he's trying to do a crafty check down here. Am I worried about that? Not particularly, I don't think. I think I can just simply do this. Knight comes over. What's that? Now then. Now, goodness. What if I try and... Hang on. Hang on a moment. I'm running out of time myself. Just wondering about check on b4. That's what I'm sort of half looking at here, but also wondering what else I might have. Okay, let's move the bishop first. Get him to move his queen back. He's going to run out of time, surely. Okay, maybe I shall go check. Half hoping he puts his queen in the way, which he does not. And which is a blessed nuisance of him that he hasn't. Rook. Get the rook in the game. Okay. He's planning to take this pawn down here. Which I obviously don't want him to take. So let's move my pawn up. Continue my master plan. Can still take queen takes f4, but then I take him back with my queen. There we go. I think he just ran out of time there, otherwise he'd have spotted that. I think this is all over. Yep, good game. Bad luck, old bean. Nail 79, thank you for an enjoyable game.